It's always a fun way to catch them. This is a white bass here. Got him on a Castmaster. Little gold Castmaster. He's barely hooked. See if I can get him in. Pretty good sized, pretty good size. Nice white bass. First bite of the day. I just got out here a few minutes ago, so it's nice to kind of get that first one. Come on over here. Yeah, that's a nice one right there. Nice big old healthy white bass. It's Dalton, everybody. Today's December the 6th. First day I've been out here in the month of December. I typically don't fish as much in December, so I thought I would come out, throw a few lures around, kind of get a look at the water, give you guys a report for the month of December. And well, I'm just going to kind of drive around, get a look at the lake so I can give you a little better report. Little gold Castmaster. This is an 1/8 ounce, and I'm throwing on 8-pound test fluorocarbon. Just barely hooked that guy. There's one right there. There you go. Jumping a little bit there. There's a nice chunky one. He's pale. Water's getting colder out here. He's a little guy, actually. He sure hit like he was bigger. Had a pretty good hit. He's a little guy. Water temperatures out here are running about 56, 57 degrees. I got out here, I don't know, I think it was somewhere around 10:15, 10:30. Tied this little swim bait on. I wasn't getting any bites on, I had a Castmaster. I got some white bass on that. And then, but I'm really trying to get some crappie and some spotted bass. I targeted crappie earlier, didn't get any crappie bites at all, but there's another area I'm gonna try. I've got a crappie set up. And now I'm just throwing my little swim bait here, and he hit it pretty hard. Got him on a little Nico rig. I was throwing a wacky rig around. I lost one about 2 pounds. Got this little guy. Boy, he's cold. And so I'm throwing this green pumpkin around. I poured this worm, and it always feels good to, you know, catch something on my own worms. I'm going to wrap it up here in just a little bit and head up and give you guys a quick report of kind of some of the conditions out here, what's going on. But I'm going to see if I can hook another one. This is a little green pumpkin green flake worm that I made, and then I put a little nail in it, and I got a little drop shot hook, 8-pound test line. And like I said, I lost one. It was about 2 pounds earlier on a weightless wacky rig, pretty shallow, but a lot of these guys are out a little bit deeper. They're out around 20, 25 feet, so I got him out a little bit deeper. But hey, it was fun. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the day. I give you guys some conditions out here right now at the lake. Lake levels are down to 9%. So, you know, there's plenty of water to fish. This lake's still about 10 miles long. It's a lot more narrow right now, but there's plenty of water to fish. So far, no problems getting in at the ramp, but we are down to 9%. Supposed to be some rain later this week, and then maybe some the next week. Hopefully that'll be the case. I probably said it earlier, but water temperature when I got on the water today, which was about 10:15, 10:30, I came out later, it was 56 degrees. So it's definitely cooled down into those mid 50s. Some of the things that I noticed today, water clarity is good. I didn't have any issues with the water clarity at all. The other thing is that some of these bass were pretty deep. Now, what I was hoping for when I first got out here, one of my favorite winter style baits is a flat side crankbait. This is a Strike King. I didn't get any bites on that at all today. In fact, I did not get a lot of bites today, period. It was a pretty tough day out here. I was kind of hoping to maybe catch some crappie. Probably spent too much time trying to catch crappie. This is a little Bobby Garland. It's called a bad shad. And I got like a little 32nd ounce little jig head there, and colored the tail pink, and that didn't work out at all today. Started getting a couple of white bass on a Castmaster gold color. It was real cloudy this morning, so I think gold's kind of a good color in the cloudy days. My little swim bait, my little Slim Swims never really lets me down when I'm needing a bite. So I used a little 2.5 inch Slim Swims. I used a 1/6 ounce jig head just so I could get it down there a little bit deeper, an 8-pound test. But the thing that really started working for me today, in fact, I lost one about 2 pounds. And this is one of the worms that I made. It's a green pumpkin with green flake. And some of the green flake actually turned gold, which is kind of cool. So it turned into a green and gold flake. I was fishing this weightless in shallow water and lost one about 2 pounds. It was kind of discouraging, but it's okay. I was glad to get bit on this bait. And then what I wound up doing, of course, I waited till the end of the day. I said, well, one of my favorite ways to fish deeper water, out around 20, 25, 30, or even more, is I like to use a NECO rig. I'll take a little nail weight, put it in there, and then I'll go ahead and put an O-ring on. And just a small hook. This is a little drop shot hook, but it's one of the little Aaron Martin drop shot hooks. But what I do is I'll throw this out in deeper water, and with that nail on there, it gets down there quick. And that's one of the ways I like to fish deeper water. So a lot of them were out deeper today. Some of them were shallow. That, of course, will probably change. You know, that can be day to day sometimes. As far as the bite, it was tough today. Today's the 6th of November. It was or December, excuse me. It was pretty tough today. I was talking to a couple other guys at the end of the day. They were pulling their boat out. They told me the same thing. It was just a tough bite today. And I don't know if it's been that way for the last week or so. I had some kind of a bacterial infection last week, and I had to get an antibiotic, but it cleared it up. But I didn't go fishing at all last week. And just to let you guys know, the month of December, I don't fish near as much. It is my month to get a lot of things done. One of the things I do is I go through my entire boat. I already started doing that the other day. And I reorganize all my tackle, getting ready for winter, and the types of things that I like to throw in winter. I also go through my baits in my garage. Just once a year I got to do that because it just gets to be too much. This is also a busy month. A couple days ago, my wife and I celebrated our wedding anniversary, 33 years. And my wife's got a birthday coming up this weekend, and then we have Christmas. So there's so many things going on, I just don't get to fish as much in the month of December. So it's kind of a break for me. And but I wanted to get this video out to you guys because I told you last month I was going to give you some kind of report around the first part of December of what's going on out here. And like I say, hopefully we'll get some rain. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be talking to you soon.